Have you ever felt so numb that you couldn't feel your own physical pain? Have you ever felt that you had no physical sensation in your body, even though you were moving and walking around? You felt so cut off from yourself and from the world? Well, I've worked with a few clients like this, and one in particular I would like to share her story now, and I'm going to call her Susan. So Susan came to me when she was at the point of utter despair. She had no hope left. She had been depressed for many years after a traumatic experience in a relationship. And when I was working with her in the first session and I was asking her about different points on her body, if I press here, what does this feel like? Go to your most uncomfortable or painful area in your body right now, Susan. And everything I asked her, I would get the response of, I don't know. I don't know where that is. I don't know if I'm feeling pain. I don't know if I'm not. And this is often a clear sign that the person has now lost touch with their physical self. And this is because we put up these protective and defense mechanisms, which is totally natural in a survival instance. And she was in a survival case at one point in her life. The thing is, she had moved on in time, yet her body was still stuck there. So we needed to now work through moving her out of that place from years before and bringing her back into the here and the now. And we worked with a very, very simple but yet so powerful process of activating all the different sensory points in the body. And once she had slowly begun to feel again, she realized she was now able to access deeper emotions, which is the real reason why we put that wall up and why we put that block and we cut ourselves off from our physical feelings and physical sensations, because we don't want to get into the emotional, because the emotional is really what hurts. But when she had worked through the physical, got through to the emotional, she was able to step outside of herself, look at herself from a distance, and cognitively now see her story in front of her and realize this isn't the story that she wanted. I mean, Susan was so talented. She had such a gift with children, and she was just so creative, but she had become so blocked off. She didn't want to leave home. She just wanted to stay in her little bubble. What if was the game and the question that would go on in her mind every day. So stepping aside, she was able to see, I don't like what I see here. I want a different story for myself. I had much bigger hopes and dreams. And once she had re-established cognitively these hopes and these dreams and connecting with her purpose, she was able to step back into her physical and emotional realm and start absorbing and playing out what she really, really wanted, and started feeling in her body what it would feel like, creating real sensations, creating and connecting a real emotion with that, which was then grounded on a cellular level and in the nervous system. And what this meant was this was creating new trigger points for her. So no longer was she being triggered by old pain from years ago. She was now being triggered every day by her reignited enthusiasm and inspiration for life. And up to today, I have regular contact with Susan. We WhatsApp each other. I'm always checking in on her, making sure she's still on par from when she left me, and that was about 3 months ago. She'd been working with me for 9 months, and then she felt she was ready to go and continue life on her own, using the tools that she'd been empowered with in the energy psychology session. And the good news is that she is thriving. She said she's never been in a better space. She is doing the work and the studies that she just loves, and is so inspired by every day and every moment, seeing the beauty in the little things in life. So not only has her hope been restored, but it's totally turned her life to the point where she is now living her dream. And you know what? You can too. It's your choice. And if you feel that you're in a place where you're stuck and you need a transformation now, you're ready to let go of that which is holding you back, then I invite you to contact me, and let's just start a first session of discussing and seeing where you're at and how energy psychology could serve you. You can contact me, Helen, at helenhansen.co, or on mobile 072 409 7664, which is on the +27 South African code. I look forward to hearing from you and facilitating you in your journey of transformation.